the first general offensive on Guadalcanal. First, the attack plan and the Fukutek Bow. On September 7, 1942, Detachment Commander Kawaguchi issued the plan to surround and capture the airfield. Unit formation. The forces were divided into three main flanks. The right wing, led by Colonel Nakagawa, the center wing, 1st and 3rd Battalions and the Aoba Battalion, and the left wing, led by Colonel Oka. The symbol of resolve. To steel their determination, the officers and men wore special badges on their chests inscribed with the characters Fukuteki, meaning subjugating the enemy. This term was inspired by a prayer for the surrender of enemy nations offered by Emperor Go-Daigo. Second, Swagu and the Devil's Jungle. The attack was originally scheduled for September 13th, but due to reports from Army headquarters of a powerful U.S. fleet approaching, Commander Kawaguchi was forced to move the date forward to September 12th. This forced acceleration led to a lack of coordination and preparation. Extreme marching conditions. South of the airfield, the primeval jungle proved far more impenetrable than anticipated, relying solely on compasses. The troops' progress was slowed to an agonizing pace of 1 kilometer every 2 hours. Loss of coordination. Because of the dense jungle and the darkness, the center wing arrived at the assembly point late, and many heavy weapons were left behind. Commander Kawaguchi himself became lost in the Lunga River and did not reach his position until dawn on the 13th. Third, the night attacks and the heroic death of Major Kokusho. The offensive was launched over 2 nights, but the Japanese forces were met with devastating firepower. First night attack, September 12th to 13th. The center wing managed to break through the enemy's wire entanglements under the cover of darkness. However, at daybreak, they were decimated by intense U.S. heavy artillery and mortar fire, resulting in the deaths of several company commanders. Second night attack, September 13th to 14th. Commander Kawaguchi ordered a renewed assault on the night of the 13th. The death of Major Kokusho. Leading the main assault of the 1st Battalion, Major Kokusho personally brandished his sword to lead his men through the wire entanglements. He reached the heights northwest of the airfield, his final objective, but was killed in action along with a large number of his men, a concentrated barrage of shells and aerial bombing. Fourth, the destroyers retreat and the march of starvation. By 11:05 a.m. on September 14th, confirming the failure of the assaults, Commander Kawaguchi ordered a withdrawal. A living hell. Rations had been prepared for only 2 days. From September 13th onward, the troops were forced into a starvation march with not a single grain of rice left. For several days, they wandered through the primeval jungle in total fasting, carrying their wounded comrades on makeshift stretchers. Grievous losses. According to records up to October 2nd, of the 3,066 men who participated in the operation, 431 were killed and 343 were wounded. This defeat was profound tragedy for the 124th Infantry Regiment, described as regret of 1,000 years, as the pride of the elite unit was shattered by the insurmountable gap in material resources and the ruthlessness of the jungle.